Good morning. Happy November 8th. This is Carl with Historic Military Impressions for this week's Item of the Week. This week, I found at a local Goodwill an M-1 helmet from the Vietnam era. It has some interesting artwork on it. On one side, you have a death card. In the front, you have interesting skull and crossbones with the white being hand painted. And on the side, you have the 1st Infantry Division, which was in Vietnam pretty much from 1965 to roughly 1970. Everything about the helmet is correct for the Vietnam period. Everything on the helmet that I could see the date dates to roughly 1969. So this week we're going to talk about the artwork. A lot of times people like to find helmets that have helmet graffiti on them. In this case, it has 3 nice pieces. Initially, you would think that would be correct for the period. However, a lot of reenactors like to draw on their helmets, and one of the ways to make a helmet worth more money is to modify an original helmet and add something like helmet art. Now, initially, the Sharpie doesn't bother me because Sharpies, permanent markers, were first invented in the late 1950s, with the actual Sharpie becoming available in 1963. So all the black artwork would be decent, including the white being hand painted, making the skull. My concern, if we look carefully, is the red around the 1st Infantry Division. Obviously, they're known as the Big Red 1, green patch with the big red 1 on it, been worn that way since World War I. However, the red Sharpie around the outside is unfortunately a giveaway, because colored Sharpies like red did not exist until 1979, which means after the Vietnam War ended. So one of 2 things happened here. Either the red was added by a veteran after he got home, or it was set up by a reenactor, or maybe someone who tried to add value to the helmet by adding by drawing on the helmet cover at some point after the fact. So historians, we look at simple things like, when did a Sharpie become available? What colors were available when? And the red, obviously, is a giveaway that this could not have existed like this during the Vietnam War. This coming weekend, I will be doing my first book signing for the Tet Offensive 1968. Actually, at Six Flags Great America. We will be doing a small exhibit for their Veterans Weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we will be at Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois, from noon until 6 p.m. The exhibit that we are doing is a modified century of service exhibit. We're doing Army combat uniforms from the Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Afghanistan, and Iraq. So you have a nice transition over the last century of the development of the combat uniforms used by the United States Army. We will be located in the Grand Music Hall next to the train station. Again, I hope to see you there. And it's Carl Bogar for your Item in a Week. And as always, subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook if you are on Facebook. Have a great week.